First, I really like to invite you to sense the magic of creativity, because to really want to bring that to children is like we have to have a sense of what it can do for us. In children, we have seen a lot of changes happen as they do creativity in the pure way, and when they really express themselves, we've seen that they work better at school, they go better with their sibling. I mean, they integrate their life challenges. You know, it's really such a powerful thing, and they develop the joy of creating. And when a child develops the joy of creating as they are young, as they grow up, it does not leave them. It keeps manifesting. It doesn't matter what they do. It just keeps going. So I really like to bring, I think you probably have it if you already came here, but this sense of the magic of creativity, how powerful it is. And there are many things we can say with words, but there is many things we cannot even say with words that in the way it affects a being. So I'm going to show you a lot of slides, quite a few slides of children in their own process, because we are going to talk about creative process, right? It's not just about, learning how to do a technique or art. It's like the creative process in life. So I'm going to show you a slide of children going through the process and what happens to them. This little girl that painted, she was around 6.5, something like that. In that painting, you can see there is a rainbow. And at the very end of the painting, she puts a little bit of gray in the middle. And then the next week she came back and a little flower grew there. And then the following week, and go to the next one. And the next one, she put herself on top of the tree. And I don't want to get into interpretation or say, describe the painting. I just wanted to show this theory as to show the magic of what really happens. There is something that moves inside that takes over and that makes the child express in a very deep way. So, and this document really show really well what happens. And this kind of process happens anytime a child paints. Sometimes you can see it very clearly, and sometimes you can't. So that's part of the magic and the mystery of how creativity affects us. So this is like the studio. You see we put the color like that for the children. They have brushes, and they go back and forth to the wall where we pin some white piece of paper and they paint like that. It creates like a sort of a vortex, like a pulse, like children come in and out, on the wall to the table, everybody to the center. And there is a great creative energy, magnetism in the room. Like you can feel the creative energy. You can cut it with a knife. It's so real. When children come to a painting class, generally this is what you see when they first arrive. This is like what they learn in kindergarten very often. They are told how to do a few art, a few design, a rectangular, a round, and this is, you see a lot of that. Why? Why, if you wonder, they come to a class and we tell them they can do anything they want and they repeat what they have been taught. You see? They repeat what they have been taught because they don't know what else to do. So the children have not been put in a context where they create, where they know they can invent, they know they can do something. So they're going to use what they have stored from before and repeat that. And they will keep doing that and be very bored. Decorative, like, oh, do you like it? And everybody says, sure, I like it. And that's very unfortunate, and this is what we see happen. Or this kind of thing. You know, the children, they are a little older here. They are told and taught how to paint something beautiful. They are told the plant is beautiful. So these poor little kids that have this intense life, entering the mystery of life, having all these experiences all day long, they only paint a little plant. Do you see that? Well, the whole being is like craving and thirsty and hungry for something else. The other thing is that when children don't really paint